I had a really interesting experience just last week. My son, who's fantastic, knows what I do, knows that I work with business owners, knows that I work with teams, and he's spread it amongst all his peers at school. I went out to a school event, and the boys and the girls, they did a little bit of an event, and the parents were expected to do that as well. And so the parents were brave. We weren't half as good as the kids, but we had a go. We sang a song. And then there was this silence. And this is a bit embarrassing for me to tell you this. In the silence, one of Duncan, my son's peers, poke up and says, "Give us a speech, Donnie." And then all of a sudden there was a bit of a chorus, speech, speech, and I was shrinking. I was absolutely shrinking. And I thought, woo, Donald, you didn't rise to the occasion. Because I did get up, and I said very little. And I stammered and stuttered away, not knowing how to really talk to kids, with parents judging me behind. And I came home and I vowed and declared that I was going to work out a little formula that if I was ever caught like that, I would know how to do this. And I came up with this little acronym called ACE. If you're ever caught on the spot, I want you to try this. The first thing is the people around you. Ask yourself, who do I have to acknowledge? Who do I have to acknowledge? And just acknowledge them. You don't even have to have fancy words. Just acknowledge them. Who do I have to celebrate? Or what do I have to celebrate? What do we have to celebrate? What is good? You notice a lot of what we're talking about here is what you call half full, glass half full, positive stuff. What is there to celebrate? There is a huge amount to celebrate in every day of our lives, however boring and menial they may seem. And if you don't believe me, get outside and have a look. I don't know what that means for you. It may be just doing something different. It may be reading differently. It may be asking different questions. Get outside. There is plenty to celebrate. And the last one is so important, and it is edify. Who do I have to edify? Now, if you have to do a speech, and this is actually to point out something that's gone wrong in your work, this acknowledging could be just acknowledging, hey, look, guys, we've got a problem. We have a problem. You may expand on what the problem is. If you then go on to celebrate what is good, and the edification may be, hey, look, Jack, I think you'd be fantastic at fixing this problem.